Elite Health and Performance. At our clinic, we're all about raising the standard for healthcare and fitness. So I wanted to start a video series where I interview healthcare and fitness professionals that are trying to do the same thing. So I'm here at Brickhouse Fitness in Bondurant, and we're going to talk to Matt Sillanpaa, the manager of the gym, and talk about some of the stuff he's doing to raise the standard in the fitness facility. So if you have any questions for me, reach out on social media and enjoy the interview. I'm here with Matt Sillanpaa at Brickhouse Fitness. So Matt, give us a little bit about your background and your philosophy for this gym.
So the primary focus of the gym is classwork. Executing your workouts under the supervision of trainers. We're about 4 years old as a business. A core group of our trainers and members have been together for about 7 years. Before we moved into the facility we're in now, we had a business structure that was only classes. So 100% of the time you're in the gym, you are doing a workout that was programmed by a trainer, and they are demonstrating that workout, kind of a team concept, because all of our trainers are either coaches, law enforcement, in the military, so their entire career is based around leading a group of people through a task.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the philosophy, is coaching people on how to get beneficial work done in a short amount of time. And now the new philosophy here, the new building, is how do we make that fit in with people who want to work out on their own. Bondurant is a fantastic community that is already tight-knit, so we're just trying to find out how can we tighten the laces and make it an even better community.
Yeah, great. So what kind of classes and what member benefits do you guys give to here at the gym?
So the class structure is built around primarily kettlebells. Kettlebells because, one, it's a small piece of equipment that you can do a lot of things with in one spot. So it's organized, it's compact, there's a lot of diversity with that, but also because kettlebells allow us to dig in and see if people are moving correctly or not.
Sure, yeah.
You can tell right away if someone is doing something wrong with the kettlebell.
Yeah.
So classes, kettlebells, we do cardio, body weight cardio, we do a ton of calisthenic work. Boxing is how we achieve some of our cardio, and our class structure is you just pick and choose the days you want to attend.
Yeah.
Sometimes people do 2 days a week, sometimes it's 5 days a week, and as a member of the gym, any class that takes place in this room is included in your membership. So you have access to the weight room, cardio equipment, gymnasium, but also all the classes are included.
Sure, nice. And you guys do an initial kind of assessment with each member. Why do you guys do that, and why is that so important that you watch people move before they start going?
Good question. We have an existing membership base that might be 4, 5, 6 years in the making, and trying to introduce someone who's brand new, green, has never even touched a kettlebell. The problem we're running into is how do we keep a high energy, high output class for a veteran, but also make it approachable for a brand new person.
Sure.
So what we do is every time, let's say you're brand new to the gym and you want to do classes, I say, all right, we need to set up a one-on-one proficiency session where we cover perfect push-ups. And sometimes people laugh at that, but push-ups are a very common exercise done poorly.
Absolutely.
Pull-ups are intimidating. So we have bands. Our pull-up bars have multiple grip options with pronation, neutral, supination, wide, narrow bands you can loop under your knee and your foot.
Sure.
To make them less intimidating, more feasible. And then the kettlebell swing, we do swings almost every class.
Yeah.
And the way we do swings is very hinge-based, focusing on breathing and bracing the spine. And sometimes people coming in from other programs have learned swings with a different goal in mind. So we're trying to equip people so you can come in, jump into class, you at least know 3 exercises, and if we need to modify, you can go to one of those, and it's also builds rapport with us in a new person.
Sure, cool. So what kind of things are you doing yourself or you're having members do to kind of help with injury prevention? That's one thing we see with people joining gyms is they get going and get injured, get sore. What kind of stuff are you doing to avoid that?
One thing that we introduced is the sauna. The sauna can sometimes be looked at as just a cheap, easy way to, I'm just sitting here recovering.
Right.
But it's mental downtime to where someone can sit in there in a quiet environment, do their stretching, relax a little bit, get the circulation going. We're coming up on an off week from classes.
Sure.
Kind of a forced rest.
Good.
It doesn't mean people can't come in and still do stuff, but as far as coming in here and hammering away for 45 minutes or an hour, rest. Sleep in a little bit. Julie, my wife, and I, she's kind of in this with me, equal parts. We're studying for our CSCS.
Okay.
A lot of that is to cover the injury prevention and prehab.
Sure.
So we know how to move the body. We know how to adjust to make people more productive, but also being injury-free. And then our kettlebell certification is RKC, which is the Russian kettlebell certification.
Cool.
So September, all 4 of our RKC trainers are going to recertify in Minnesota in September. So staying current on that stuff.
Yeah, that's huge.
A lot of things change in a year, and this will be our 3-year recert.
Absolutely. So. Yeah, I mean, continuing education is big for us, so it's super important that all your trainers are on the same page with everything and keeping up to date.
That's a great point too. Equal and equivalent certifications.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
Josh is teaching the same thing to Joe that Julie did me.
Sure.
You know, you don't have conflicting opinions to where, don't listen to Andy, do it this way.
Right.
Everything's the same.
Yeah, absolutely. So what kind of stuff are you reading? Who are you kind of using as a resource, that kind of stuff to stay current or to kind of get to that next level in your own education?
One of the big benefits we feel of all of our trainers having the same cert is we can keep each other accountable and we critique each other all the time. As far as books, business books, we do a lot of stuff that talk about having a high level of discipline in your coaching techniques, even outside for family and faith-based stuff.
Sure.
You know, we do a lot of books from John Townsend and Henry Cloud, which are setting boundaries and parameters and doing hard things the right way.
Yeah.
So we get a lot of carryover from those books into class. We have another trainer that leases out this part of the facility here. Julie and I are starting to employ him to be a trainer for us.
Great.
Because it's good to have another coach's eyes on you.
Absolutely.
So this is stuff that we're not all that diversified in, I guess you would say.
Sure.
So teach us type of thing.
Absolutely.
You know, and then we also we get regular massages and adjustments. So having other people clue us in on how your body's moving and kind of slapping us on the wrist for certain things.
Cool. So where can people reach out to you on social media or kind of get in touch with you with the gym if they have questions about that? Where can they get in touch with you?
Yep, our website is thebrickhousefitness.com. We're on Facebook, Brickhouse Fitness. We're located here in Bondurant. Obviously, you'll know the address here, but one of our most highly communicated mediums is Facebook.
Yeah, cool.
We do have an Instagram and a Twitter. I don't know anything about those, so find us on Facebook.
Cool. Well, hey, thanks, Matt. I appreciate you taking the time. If you guys have any questions for either of us, just reach out on Facebook or social media, and we'll try to get in touch.